Namaste. So today we are here to discuss about the next aspect of the 16 upacharas that we have been discussing. The first was, of course, the zero was dhyana, where we don't count, but it counts really to set the ground. Then the second one, the first in the series is avahanam, where we invite Bhagavan. So from there, the count starts of the upacharas. Okay. So it starts with, as I have told, it is associated with Purusha Sukta Vidhana or Kalpa Ukta Vidhana. So there are two ways of doing it, and usually our Vrata Kalpa, that is where we get the text of the puja method. The whole method is printed in a book. In such books, we have both. We have the Purusha Sukta mantra, we don't call it a shloka, and we have a Kalpokta mantra also. Okay. So wherein in a pure plain Sanskritam, which we understand, we tell Bhagavan about that upachara in a brief manner, and then we give that material to him if it involves any. Like Avahanam does not involve any material, but it involves our inviting him. So we do it with sometimes with akshata or sometimes with action, like please come, God. We say that mantra and we say please come. Okay, so that way we show something. Or we give akshata, we put some akshatas on his feet and say, you are here now, please welcome to you, that way. Okay. So that first mantra is Sahasra Shirsha Purusha that I have told you. And for example, I am telling you how the Kalpa Ukta mantra will be for Avahana. Okay. So for example, this is Vinayaka Ganesha's mantra. Atragacha Jagadvandya Surarajarchiteshvara Anathanatha Sarvajna Gauri Garbha Samudbhava. Oh, the one who is born of Gauri. Oh, the protector of the unprotected. Oh, the one who is prayed and worshipped by the gods, celestial gods. Please come here. That's the only thing. So Atragacha Jagadvandya, in whom the whole world does namaskara. I mean, who is saluted by the whole world. So all these are epithets of him, and we are just asking him Atra Agacha. This is the only word which is telling the Avahana. All others are his epithets. Okay, so his Visheshanas or what you call adjectives to him. Then we call him, we invite him with all the good words. As I told you, it's a grand way of doing Avahana. See, when we walk in as a simple person, we are okay. When the king comes, when you see a lot of celebration, oh, the king is coming, they announce it, and there are a lot of what you call musical instruments played, and people are happy, they are throwing flowers and all. Oh, the king is looking here. Oh, the king looked at me. No, he was looking at that side, not at you, and they fight with each other. The people just wait for the king to look at them, and oh, the king looked and smiled at me, they said, and it's a great honor to them. Even one glance of the king falls upon them just through that passing. The same way, the same condition, we invite Bhagavan into our house. Okay, so as I told you, not with any common guest that visits our house. Any guest is a guest, yes, of course. It's not about somebody's position that we are going to honor them in our house. Okay, it is prohibited to deal with an atithi according to his cadre. Okay, so we are not going to do that anyway. But this is a very special guest. Guest is always special, but this is special guest, so he is more special. Okay, so and that too kingly. So we can compare these upacharas to a king. So a king has come because he is the ruler of the world. See, who can be a Jagadvandya, Surarajarchiteshvara, Anathanatha, Sarvajna, one who knows everything. Who is such a person? He's greater than a king, of course. Who can be the protector of this world? He must be very great. He is king of kings, kings of kings of kings. Okay. Right. So that is the way we do the Avahanam. Now that we have invited him, he has come into our house. Now what are we going to do next? Sometimes we just, so we just lose our conscience also sometimes. But let's not do that, because we have promised that we'll do upacharas to him. We'll do some good. It's called atithyam in Sanskritam. It's called atithyam. That means when the guest comes in, whatever you do is atithyam. He is called atithi. Okay. So who does not come with any prior notice is an atithi. So you should be ready for him. So whatever you offer him water, food, some time to sleep, some place to stay for his stay, whatever you make, all the arrangements, everything is called aditya. Okay, so that starts now. Now the time for that. Now he has entered into from our heart. He has entered onto that photo or onto that altar where we have placed him. Now he's there. What to do now? We first make him sit. When somebody enters our house, oh, please sit. We show our chair, sofa, or a good divan kind of, where they can just relax, okay, with some pillows. There is a cot like thing where we put some good what you call very very nicely feeling things, okay, on that, like for mattress, like good mattress, okay, where we put and we make them sit, some kind of such thing. But this is God and this is like a king. So we are not going to make him sit in anything, just any chair. No, we make him sit on the best one. And when it is offering to God, there is no limit. Okay. In one of the videos, we have discussed about Manasa Puja, right? So in the Manasa Puja, there are no limits. Okay. So as a thing, as a upachara, you can give it. And as a bhava, you can imagine highest possible thing. Okay. So there is no, like, as a upachara, as a material, you need not give that grand. If you are able to give, nothing like that. So there are some now once he comes, we are making him sit. That is the upachara we are discussing. Asanam, it is called asanam. So we are making him sit on something. Okay. So what is that going to be? Where he is going to sit? That's we are going to discuss now. Okay. So as a material, when we offer to give something, right, then it can be made of something gold. Gold is the best, or silver, that's secondary, or something made of copper. So there are, like, no, not copper, it's bronze or something. Okay, so it's like there are grades in that. Okay, or if nothing is there, you can make him sit on the rice grains. You can just make a bed of rice grains, small bed, and you can make him sit there. And in bhavana, what you are going to do? So we saw when we go to silver shop and we wanted to gift something for my uncle. So we just saw there, my mother had chosen one Simhasana. I still remember it. So she asked, please give me one Simhasana where there is a deity when we can make him sit. So he offered. So such things are available ready-made. They are sometimes gold plated. They are available in the market, in the puja stores and all. So you can buy one such Simhasana if you don't have still, or if you have it, you can make that place for him. Okay. So you are offering that as an object, as a physical touchable object. And in the bhavana, you are going to imagine much grander, much great. Okay, you are not going to limit to that. Okay, so we are going to offer him some Simhasana. Okay, Simha Asana is a big chair. Of course, it's basically chair, but it has two hands where we rest our hands in the right and left. It is like two lions are sitting. Okay, so the handles where they rest the hands, they are two lions, and that is why it's called Simhasana. And the legs of that, the four legs of that chair, are going to be very modified, very beautiful, and they are like the lion's claws sometimes. Okay, lion's claws, it's leg. Okay, lion's legs. So it's like that, designed that way. That is called Simhasana. So the king is like a lion is to the forest, a king is to the cities and states and provinces. That's why we make a very specially appearing thing for him. And usually it's made of gold, or as I told you, the other materials which I told you, either a silver Simhasana, gold Simhasana, something in your imagination. Now we are talking about something in the imagination, and that's going to be filled with the velvety kind of something to sit where he'll feel very comfortable and very soft. Okay, very softly, and which has that when he said he doesn't feel the hardness of that metal with which it is made of. And okay, where he sits, that's okay. Then what about the side places? So we are going to put some pillows, some small pillows, right? Pillows kind of thing where he can rest. He doesn't anywhere on his body. He's not going to meet with that hard metal. Okay, that way we are going to make him sit. And what about the back? So where he rests the back, we are going to put one more pillow or some cushion kind of thing. Okay, where he rests his head, where his head is touching on the Simhasana, there we are going to rest him, his neck, and all that things very comfortably seated. Okay, all this. And that Simhasana is going to be decorated with gems studded. Okay, gems studded Simhasana, where all kinds of beautiful gems are there. So we wear jewelry, right? So there are a lot of red stones, blue stones, green stones, diamonds, and then mauktikas. Mauktikas are the corals and others are there. I'll tell you. Mauktikas, I know the name, I forgot. Okay, so mauktikas are all the white colored gems. Okay, so they are one special pearls kind of, yes, pearls kind of. They such beautiful stones, gemstones. It is studded with them, decorated with them, and even the metal with which is made of is carved into certain designs. Okay, so the best one which you can see. So if somebody asks, oh, why so grand for God? What is so special? Then I'll ask only one question. Don't you do it? It's like in India, in the marriages, it happens that the bride and the bridegroom are made to sit on such chairs. They're specially made for them. The same design, same kind of cushions all put over and very grandly designed. Okay, where when they sit, they are now not even half of it. Such big they are. Okay, so such grand things. And why for bride and bridegroom? What's so special about them? Of course, it's their day. It's their celebration day. They have become someone important on that day. Okay, so we are giving them all special kind of treatment, isn't it? So why not for God? Why should we do something less for God? Okay, so that's the idea. So this is the important upachara where you are going to offer him this place, like he is going to sit for some time and then he'll move for bath and other upachara. So until then, he will receive some basic, when somebody comes in, immediate needs we are going to offer, or I mean attend to his immediate needs. Okay, for that we are going to make him sit there for some time. Okay, and later after another upacharas, he'll come back and sit there. Okay, that is his place until the puja happens with small breaks. Okay, of course. Like he'll again come back to eat something and go back and sit there. So that is how it's going to happen. So that Simhasana is very important. He should feel comfortable. So such a Simhasana we can imagine in our minds and we can give something symbolic regarding that. Okay. So for this, the Purusha Sukta mantra is the second one. Okay. So Purusha Evedagam Sarvam, that mantra is there for Simhasana. And that's what the description you can see in the shloka. I'll just read out. Mauktikaiः pushyaragaischa nana ratnair virajitam ratna simhasanam charu prityartham pratigrihyatam. So please take this Ratna Simhasanam. This is made of red stones, or generally Ratna means generally gems. Okay, gem studded Simhasanam, which is decorated with mauktikas, pearls. Pushparaga or Pushyaraga is a blue stone. Okay, some gemstone which is blue. Nana Ratna, and he is not naming all the others. He's just saying Nana Ratna, many gems. Okay, just many gems. It's very beautiful. That's for sure. Nice carvings. Okay, nice dolls, idols made on it, decorations. Okay, so such a Simhasana I am offering to Bhagavan. Okay, this is the bhavana. So now we will go to that Annamaya again, so whom we had mentioned in the last recording. Okay. So in that song, he says, Sarva nilayunaku asanamu nembinide. So that means this is the asana for the Sarva nilaya, who is staying everywhere, who resides everywhere. This is an asana. So imagine, he is everywhere and you are making him sit in one place. He is all pervading, you invite him. He is everywhere, you are making him sit in this place. Okay. So how small we are, how tiny our existence is as compared to Bhagavan. So that Sarva Nilaya, that resider of every heart, every human being, every living being, every non-living being, every object on this earth, we are making him sit on this such gigantic figure, such formless person, that he is so vast that he doesn't have a form at all. He is so expanded that he is bereft of any form. And we are inviting him onto this Simhasana. So we should never forget this factor while we are doing the upachara. Okay. So this is how we do the second upachara in the list, that is asana. Okay. So this is, we say at the end, we'll say Suvarna Divya Navaratna Khachita Simhasanam Samarpayami. So I'm giving you a golden, Divya, divine, Navaratna, studded by the 9 kinds of special gems. Okay, so such a Simhasana I offer to you. Oh Bhagavan, please come and sit here and close your eyes for just at least 2 seconds or 3 seconds and imagine him coming there and sitting in your whatever form you have invited him. This is how that upachara happens. May Bhagavan bless us all. Namo Namah.